Hi everyone, I'm Kanya Antipolo of STEM 11 Bernoulli. We'll be breaking down the layers of Severino Reyes' timeless smart masterpiece Walang Sugat in this critical analysis video. We will be examining the book's themes, characters, and the socio-political tapestry it weaves as we explore its profound tale. Come along with me as we explore every aspect of the story, looking at the historical background, the complex character relationships, and the timeless significance that keeps drawing in viewers. Let's open the pages of Walang Sugat and investigate the enduring resonances it left in the pathways of literature and social contemplation. First, let me introduce to you the author of the book Walang Sugat. So, the author of the book Walang Sugat is Severino Reyes y Rivera, who was born on February 11, 1861, and died on September 15, 1942. He was a Filipino writer and playwright. He used the pen name Lola Basyang, and he was nicknamed as Don Binoy. Reyes wrote 26 zarzuelas and 22 dramas in his career. He is known as the father of Tagalog plays and as the father of the Tagalog zarzuela. So, Reyes is best known for his works that depict Filipino life and culture, with a particular focus on historical and social issues. Walang Sugat is one of his most famous works, showcasing his talent in using theater as a medium for cultural and political expression. His contributions to Philippine literature and drama have left a lasting impact, and he is remembered as a key figure in the development of Filipino theatrical arts. Walang Sugat by Severino Reyes is a poignant exploration of the Filipino struggle for freedom during the Philippine Revolution against Spanish colonization. The play delves into the complexities of love, sacrifice, and the harsh realities of war. Reyes uses vivid and dramatic language to convey the harshness of the era, painting a vivid picture of the suffering and sacrifices endured by the Filipino people. The play employs a mix of historical and fictional elements, the intertwining personal narratives with the broader socio-political context of the time. So, Walang Sugat delves into the human cost of war and the profound impact on individuals and society. The play resonates with universal themes of resilience, hope, and the pursuit of freedom. The characters become symbols of the larger struggle for national identity and autonomy. Now let's proceed to the characters of the book. So the story revolves around the characters of Juli and Tenyong. Julia is a young, idealistic woman who becomes involved in the revolutionary movement, while Tenyong is a rebel leader fighting for the country's freedom. Their love story serves as a central element in the plot, portraying the impact of war and societal turmoil on personal relationships. Okay, so the setting is during the Philippine Revolution against Spanish colonial rule. The setting of the story amidst the backdrop of the revolution serves as a powerful metaphor for the collective yearning for freedom. The characters, particularly Tenyong and Julia, embody the personal sacrifices and struggles of individuals caught in the tumultuous period of the revolution. Tenyong's wounded state becomes a symbol of the physical and emotional toll of the fight for liberty. So for the theme, the book is about the injustices Filipinos suffered under Spanish colonial rule, including the oppression of Filipino prisoners by Spanish friars for expressing their patriotism and their desire for freedom. But apart from the political themes, Walang Sugat is also a love story, because amidst the turmoil of war and political upheaval, the love story between Julia and Tenyong takes center stage. The theme of love amidst conflict is a central element, portraying how personal relationships are affected by the larger socio-political landscape. Reyes employs symbolism such as the absence of wounds, walang sugat, to convey the idea that the fight for freedom should not leave lasting scars on the Filipino spirit. Conflict. The play is marked by the overarching conflict between the Filipino revolutionaries and the Spanish colonial forces. This conflict serves as the driving force behind the characters' actions, highlighting the broader struggle for freedom and the sacrifices made by individuals for the greater good of their nation. The conflict between love and duty, personal desires and societal obligation is skillfully woven into the narrative, adding layers of complexity to the characters. Walang Sugat by Severino Reyes is generally told from a third-person point of view. The narrative perspective provides an external and objective view of the characters and events, allowing the audience to observe the unfolding story without direct involvement in the characters' internal thoughts and feelings. The point of view, often presented from the perspective of the oppressed and the revolutionaries, provides a critical lens through which the audience can reflect on the socio-political climate of the time. So, for the plot, we will also be talking about its parts: the exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. So for the exposition of Walang Sugat introduces the audience to the historical context of the Philippine Revolution against Spanish colonial rule. It also establishes the central characters, including Juli and her family, as well as Tenyong, our rebel leader, and the audience learns about the social and political tensions of the time and the growing resistance against Spanish oppression. For the rising action of the play encompasses the escalating tensions between the revolutionaries and the Spanish forces. It also focuses on the blossoming romance between Julia and Tenyong and the backdrop of war and societal upheaval. For the climax, the part of Walang Sugat that is often considered the climax is the confrontation between Tenyong and his former friend and fellow revolutionary Julio. In this scene, Julio reveals a betrayal, and Tenyong is faced with a critical decision that tests his loyalty to the revolutionary cause. For the falling action of Walang Sugat by Severino Reyes typically follows the climax and involves the unraveling of tension and resolution of conflicts. One specific part within the falling action could be the aftermath of the crucial decision made by Tenyong during the climax. Lastly, the resolution. The resolution of Walang Sugat by Severino Reyes generally occurs towards the end of the play, the book, after the falling action. One specific part within the resolution might involve the revelation of the final fates of the characters and the broader implications for the revolutionary movement. This is the segment where the consequences of the characters' actions are fully realized, and the story concludes, providing a sense of closure. The plot, with its twists and turns, not only captures the audience's attention, but also serves as a vehicle of exploring deeper themes. So in conclusion, Severino Reyes' Walang Sugat stands as a timeless masterpiece that not only captures the historical struggles of the Filipino people, but also delves into the universal themes of love, sacrifice, and the indomitable human spirit in the face of oppression. Through its rich storytelling and profound symbolism, the book continues to resonate with audience, offering a poignant reflection on the enduring quest for freedom. That is for this video. Thank you for listening.